Well, hello everyone. This is Robert Hollis Jr. Hopefully you guys can see and hear me okay. Awesome, you can see me? Cool. I don't see myself on my side, but as long as you guys can hear and see me okay, it's awesome. All right, well, first off, I just want to thank everybody for getting on here tonight, and also I want to wish everybody a happy Memorial Day, and goes out to all of our troops and all they've gone through to be able to have us have a free country here. So I'm super excited. I know probably not too many people will get on because it's Memorial Day, but guess what? Successful people do when unsuccessful people won't. And tonight, what I wanted to share with you guys is I've done this training before, but it's one of my favorite trainings. And now that we've got these live streams figured out, I want to get it, in a really good recording format. And also why I go back over it is I just truly believe that this is probably one of the most important things that you have to master to become successful. And very simply, the thing that I want to share with you guys is there's a gentleman named John Wooden. He's a coach, and he has a thing called the Pyramid of Success. Let's see if I can actually share it with you guys here. Hopefully you guys can see that okay. But, it's funny that he calls it the Pyramid of Success. And for those of you that don't know who John Wooden is, he's basically known to be the best coach of all time for any sport. I mean, he was a basketball coach for the UCLA, and I believe he was there for 12 years. And out of the 12 years, he won 10 championships, 7 back-to-back. So how many people think that this guy knows what he's talking about? He's serious, right? Well, basically, the things that I want to share with you is, the cornerstones. How many people, we always talk about the pyramids, and basically, every successful business in the world is a pyramid. And what do you think is the most important part of a pyramid? The base, right? The foundation. So, he talks about as the cornerstones, the 2 cornerstones of his success pyramid is basically enthusiasm and industrialistness. And basically what that means is work ethic. And with those 2 things, ladies and gentlemen, if you just put enough work in and just keep at it and keep putting in work, and you're consistently always excited and enthusiastic and jacked up what you're doing, those 2 things alone, you can learn everything else as you're going. And I actually brought this training up again because that's why I wanted to record it, because I, spoke with some people the other day, and they said that they weren't having any success. They were sharing this with people, but everybody kept telling them no. They weren't interested in starting their own business. And I asked him what he was saying, and very simply was just, bottom line, not excited and saying way too much. So when it comes to enthusiasm, excitement, ladies and gentlemen, like I love asking people is, are you a thermostat or are you a thermometer? And very simply what that means, ladies and gentlemen, is that, a thermometer, any given situation that it's in, it reads the temperature around it. So if you put the thermostat out in freezing cold weather, it's, reads negative, whatever, below 30. Or if you put it in a hot and exciting environment, it reads 99. It's jacked up. So that's where I want to ask you guys, ladies and gentlemen, is if you're a thermostat or a thermometer, you need to be a thermostat that can dictate the level of the temperature anywhere you're at. And I know that this is going to take a lot to master. It takes a lot of time. But how many people know people out there that when you ask them how their day's going, you wish you hadn't? It's like when they walk in the room, you almost see the lights dim. Why? Because they're just one of those people that they are a thermostat, but on the other side, I mean, you could be having a great day and see them calling you up and you're going, oh man, do I really got to talk to this person? Hey, how's it going? Well, same crap, different day. Well, my back is killing me. And we all know people like that. And it's funny because I want you guys to really take this term to heart. You recruit who you are. You recruit who you are. So if you really thought to yourself, would you want you in your downline? How excited are you? When's the last time that you got to sign up? I mean, thermostats, it's funny because you can dictate the environment anywhere you're at, but isn't it funny, you guys, as you start to build your organizations, that you'll notice that the whiners and complainers in your group somehow find, out of the millions of people in the world, to sign up a couple whiners and complainers. It's true. It's so true. And as you're building your business, you'll find people that are just bubbly, excited, jacked up all the time. And it's funny because they recruit those type of people. So I want to show you how fast that you can be a thermostat. And you have to be like this, ladies and gentlemen. You need to be the kind of person that everybody wants to call you up for their parties because you're the life of the party. Everybody, when you go to lunch or when you do something, people just want to be around you because you're just so enthusiastic and excited all the time. You got to walk around every day in that mindset. And I can show you how fast you can be a thermostat in your life. How many times have you ever been walking down, in like a hotel or a grocery store or something? I always love bringing it up at hotels because we have meetings there. And you're walking and you catch eye contact with somebody. And most people's natural reaction is to look away, look down, avoid contact. Oh, maybe he won't, because that's just the way we are. Now watch how fast you can do this. I can prove to you guys, if you guys are, went out today for Memorial Day, if you're going out to dinner tonight, whatever it is, whenever you see eye contact with somebody and you're walking back and forth, instead of doing that awkward silence, you're sitting there, as soon as you make eye contact, happy Memorial Day, man, I hope you have a wonderful and blessed day. Or you see a woman, oh, I have a wonderful day. You have such a beautiful smile. I hope you have a wonderful day. You don't realize that you immediately change, they say that smiles are infectious. You doing that, all of a sudden, yeah, I'm going to have a great day, I always do it a lot when we're at, when we do meetings at hotels. I say, watch how fast you can change somebody's, demeanor in their day. That I tell everybody when they're walking out of the hotel, who's ever at the front desk, just take the quick 10 seconds, if that, to stop and say, you know what, thank you so much. You're doing an amazing job today, and I really appreciate you. I hope you have a blessed day, sir. I hope you have a blessed day, ma'am. You're doing an incredible job you're doing an incredible job. How hard is that to do? And how good do you think that person's going to feel after doing something like that? Probably all day they're dealing with disgruntled people, people that want the refunds or whatever it is. And all it takes is one person out of the day to tell them that they're doing an amazing job and you appreciate them. So going back to even the excitement. Now, why do you have to be like this every day? Ladies and gentlemen, you can get people to do almost anything with being jacked up and excited. I don't have, it's funny, I should have went on YouTube and actually looked up this video that's on YouTube, and I think it's called like the Lone Nut or something like that. And it's basically at a music event. And you can see somebody just has like lawn seats, that there's a bunch of people sitting around, a couple people bobbing their head, a couple people drinking beer, but they're all, a couple people walking by. And all of a sudden out of nowhere, there's this guy that just starts to just have the most fun ever. It's funny, Bill Ebert, you guys can, the link is there. Thank you, Bill. You guys can watch that later. But it starts off as a lone nut. This guy, it's freaking having a blast. Woo! High-fiving people as they walk by. Just, almost whiplash to his neck. He's dancing so hard. And everybody around him is laughing, going, wow, look at that guy. And it doesn't take that long for a couple people to walk by and go, man, this guy is jacked up, having fun, let's join him. And it goes from one guy to all of a sudden now there's three. And it doesn't happen too long that another group walks by and they're high-fiving them, yeah, and they're going, and it turns 3, turns into 6, that turns into 10. And then all of a sudden, ladies and gentlemen, if you've seen my other trainings when I talk about momentum, you see in the video that momentum starts. Where now all of a sudden, not only are they having a blast, and they're pumped up and excited, and I want to be around them, but holy crap, everybody's joining them. If I better join in now, or I'm going to miss out. I always tell people that, I don't consider myself a salesperson whatsoever. But the only sales technique that I use, ladies and gentlemen, is basically just being jacked up and excited, and what I like to call is fear loss. People can tell when I'm talking to them that I'm going to make this happen with or without them. Either you're going to come along with me for this ride, or you're going to watch it happen in front of your face. And when you start going out and doing and being excited, when you start to get results, it's funny because it seems like the whole term, and I'm sure a lot of people have heard this, that the harder I work, the easier I get, or the easier it gets. That it just seems like some days that, I get people that'll find my link on Facebook or wherever it is, and sign up in the company without even talking to me, ladies and gentlemen. I don't even know who they are. I just saw an email the other day that over the weekend I had a complete stranger, I have no idea who they are, sign up in my business. Now, how can that happen to me when I got people that I talk to every day that goes, no, this doesn't work. I'm working so hard. I'm trying to talk to so many people and nobody's getting in. And I was having fun on a Sunday for Memorial Day weekend, and somebody signed up in my business, and I didn't even know who they are. It's because I'm jacked up and excited every day. So I'll give you one more example so I can prove to you guys how important it is to be jacked up and enthusiastic every day. When I said you can get somebody to do almost anything from being so excited, and I'll prove it to you guys. Let's just say taking something small like working out. I see over the weekend, I have a couple buddies that are just, huge gym rats. And it's like, hey, what are you doing for Saturday? Well, Saturday is the day that I work on my upper arms and my chest. So I go down to, I get up early, I go down to the gym around 10, and, you work on your arms, and then afterwards, you got to get your cardio up to lose weight. So, there's always some people playing basketball, and, a couple guys are always there, so I play basketball with them, and then, you get all hot and sweaty afterwards, so we go, jump in the pool and, get cleaned off before I come home. Why? What are you doing today? Do you want to come with me? I don't think so. How many people, and I wish that when people, when I'm training people and they're telling me that they're going through the numbers, they're talking to a lot of people and a lot of people are telling them no, I wish I could hear what they were saying, because you probably sound like that. You should really, we've got a proven system here, and, this guy makes millionaires, and I'm pretty sure if you get in this, you could probably make some. I haven't made any money yet, but that's why you need to get. And I know people do it. I've seen people on the phone do this. I used to have calling parties over here when we first started getting a bunch of leads. And I would make people hang up the phone, and I said, go run down to the end of the block and run back. And as soon as you get back, I'm going to hit send. Why? Because they went from to, hey, listen, I'm calling because I know that you're really interested in making some money. Can you do me a huge personal favor? You know anybody needs to make extra money? People go, what? What's going on? Yeah, I'm in. So even take the example of working out again. Hey, Matthew, my brother, what are you doing this Saturday? Man, dude, I'm going down there. I love going to the gym Saturdays, man. Today is when I work on my upper arms and I get all buff. My arms are starting to get big, man. Oh, you would not believe, man. On Saturdays, there's so many hot people there. There's so many hot chicks, and you can show off your muscles, and man, it's just amazing. And dude, afterwards, gotta get your cardio in. So me and a couple buddies, we play pickup every single Saturday, man. Last time, I was boomed, and I hit the 3-pointer, we won the game, dude. It was so much fun. And then afterwards, man, they got such a nice pool. You know, we jump in there and cool off, and it's so nice. Once again, there's all these beautiful men and women at the pool. Man, I got an extra a guest membership. You want to come down with me? Oh, yeah, I'll come. Just because you were excited, you got a person that would normally never work out and take their Saturday, their day off, to go down to the gym and work out when they've never caught them in there. Why? Because you were jacked up, you're enthusiastic, and you're excited. So, that was the one cornerstone. And like I said, the other one, ladies and gentlemen, is industrialness. It's just bottom line, flat out work ethic. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter, how excited you are, how much knowledge that you have. I know people, it's funny that, I call it knowledge on ice, that they've probably been to more trainings than I've been to. They've been on every, Jim Rohn, Les Brown. I mean, they got journals just full of notes. They've been around this stuff for years, but they flat out don't have any results. And why? Because they just, bottom line, lazy. At the end of the day, I love the analogy that even if you were 10 times better than me, that I'm still going to beat you. Why? Because I'm going to talk to 10 times more people. I'm going to put in 10 times more effort. How many people know and have heard that my father recently has moved out here to California. And I remember when I first started working with him, that, we stayed in a busted, beat down a hotel, and it was only 2 beds in a hotel, and I lived with them for 90 days. And in 90 days, back then I had no idea what I was doing, ladies and gentlemen. I hadn't worked on myself this much. I didn't know anything. And the momentum that we created, what I learned in that 90 days, has made me over $500,000 in the last 4 years. And why am I saying that? Because he just moved out of a giant home and decided to come right out here and move into a small condo. It's funny, my dad's in a 3-bedroom condo, and he's parking a $330,000 Ghost in the parking lot, right? So why do I bring this up to you guys? First off, you can imagine my level of excitement. I'm going to move in with him coming after this weekend. Why? A lot of you guys know I live down here at the beach. It's always beautiful here. I can make a split decision to walk downstairs and I'm in the sand at the ocean. Kind of a distraction. But I do know that my father wakes up at 7, 6 every morning, and we're going to be working from 8 till faint every day. And I know what, ladies and gentlemen, when I've seen people work with him and have that work ethic, I just told you guys, 4.5 years ago, I didn't even know what I was doing. I didn't understand expert from afar. I couldn't even get in front of a camera like this, much less ask me to get on stage and speak. I used to go to the bathroom and throw up because I was so afraid to just get on stage to intro my father. I didn't have phone skills. I didn't have nothing. But we worked 14 hours a day, 14 hours a day, 6 days a week for 9 months straight, or 90 days straight. And I went from making 0 income to making $3,000 a week. Because of bottom line work ethic, rolling up the sleeves and getting in there and getting it done. So, I know that, for these 2 cornerstones, ladies and gentlemen, if you would just say as little as possible to as many people as possible. And, the $1 million question, if you don't know it yet, shame on you. Can you do me a huge personal favor? Do you know of anybody that wants to make money over the summertime? Do you know anybody that needs to make extra money? So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going back through my Rolodex, and I can't believe how much success I'm having. Why? Because I'm freaking jacked up and I'm excited, and I got the work ethic. So I'm just dialing up, hey Matt, hey, I'm calling all my friends that know that we make money, but I've never gotten in a business. Listen, Can you do me a huge personal favor? What? Dude, you know anybody that needs to make extra money over the summer? Well, yeah, everybody needs to make extra money, dude. My dad's a multi-millionaire, created millionaires, and he's back out of retirement. You got to freaking check out this website link. Well, what is it? Check it out. If you're really serious about making money, call me back. But if not, I got to go because I got to find some serious people. Watch the link. I'll call you back. Click. Now, you already see with that sense of urgency, excitement, and work ethic. I've got, it's funny. I just started the end of last week, and I know that the internet is awesome, and we can find millions and millions of people. But I don't know if you guys can see that. I've got 1,100 contacts in my phone. Why wouldn't I start there? Why wouldn't I start there? And if anybody that wouldn't, honestly, ladies and gentlemen, just means you don't believe in this company as much as I do. You don't. And I'll give you guys, one example here, and I'll let you go. I know it's Memorial Day, and I'll let you guys go to, do whatever activities you had planned today. But imagine you just get in business for yourself, and you're super excited. I guys want to take you guys on a story really quick. So, you're all super excited. How many people have ever just woke up, right when the sun is just about to get up? So you're looking outside, you can't go back to bed, so you say, you know what, I'm going to go just on a drive. It's Saturday, it looks beautiful outside, so you jump in your car, and it's amazing, you see the sunset coming up, so you roll the windows down, you're going for a drive, and you just keep following roads that, you've never been on before. You're not going anywhere, you're just driving. And all of a sudden you see this one road that you never noticed. It's almost like behind a tree and looks like a path back where there's no homes, there's nothing. You're going, you know what, I'm just going to drive back here. So sun's now just coming up, it's getting really nice outside. And, the road ends, but you can see there's like a little path. So you're going, you know what, it's still 6 in the morning. I got time to kill. It's beautiful out, I'm going to go for a walk. So you start walking on this path, and you can tell, it's a path, but nobody's walked on it for a really long time. It was made a long time ago, and it's exciting because you've never been here, and you can tell that by the path that somebody hasn't been back there for a long time. And you come around this corner, and you just see like this shadow. It looks kind of weird, so you're going, let's go investigate it. And as you're getting closer, the sun just, as the angle hits off it perfectly, we're going to see like a huge glisten, like a sparkle. What the heck? So you walk over there and you notice that it's a cave. And when you go into the cave and investigate, you find that there's a mountain or just a giant pile of gold. A giant pile of gold. So what do? You start, you're taking off your shirt, tying the sleeves off so you can pile it up, and you just start loading the car up, man. You're getting as much gold as fast as you can in there, and it actually gets to the point where, you can't put any anymore because the whole trunk is full, and you can see the whole bottom of your car, the back of your car is sinking down. You're afraid if you put any more gold in there, that you're just going to ruin your suspension. So you get in the car, you peel off as fast as you can, and you're jacked up. You come home, you're honking the horn, you're on the cell phone, honey, hurry, open the garage, let me in. What that's going on? So you fly in there and unload. Honey, go get your shoes on. We're going back. So then you go back, and all of a sudden you're doing that with your wife, your husband, your significant other. And all of a sudden you notice that you're just starting to pile up. Your garage is getting full with gold. You got your kids out there. When you get there, you're putting tin foil over all the windows because you don't want anybody to know how much gold you got in there. And the last time that you were there, you noticed something was weird. Something was off about this cave. And, when you go over there, you actually draw a perfect line to right where the gold is and where the dirt starts. And you pile all up, and when you come back, you're what do you say? You were right. Your suspicions were right. That for every gold coin you take, it's replaced by 2. And by this point, I mean, the gold is even starting to come out of the cave. It wasn't like, before you just saw this mysterious thing in the distance. You can see that there's some shiny stuff over there, and if anybody finds this path, they're going to find it. So what's your next step? What's the first thing that you do? You run some ads on Craigslist to find people to help you move gold. Even when I say it coming out of my mouth, it sounds stupid. Or you play some ads and flyers, or you try to call leads. Because if you called enough leads, you'd find somebody motivated enough to pile gold into your car and take it with them. No. And everybody hearing me say that is probably laughing. What do you do first? You call the people you care for. You call your loved ones. You call your friends and family. You call your brother up. Man, dude, you gotta freaking check this out. What is it? Dude, there's money to be made over here, man. You need to check this link out. Go there. Let me know what you think, man. We're gonna kill it this summer. Make a lot of money. I gotta go. So I know each and every one of you still has a chicken list. Still has people you haven't called or talked to yet that are just waiting for an opportunity. They're sick and tired of being sick and tired. They want to change their lives, and this could be the vehicle. This could be the tool to get them out of their rut, to get them back on top. All they're waiting for is a call from you. It's a call from somebody. So that's all I, wanted to go over this is, I hope you guys understand and why I even redid it, because I want to get this as a nice recording. But ladies and gentlemen, with enthusiasm and excitement and work ethic, you can basically get anything done. Anything. And at the very top of the pyramid, where he draws it out, the two things that hold everything together. There's a lot of different things in here. Obviously it's almost 30 minutes. I can't go over all of them tonight. But the two things that hold the whole pyramid together is faith and patience. With having faith and patience and practicing every day on your work ethic, do more every day, work harder, put the extra effort in, and being excited and jacked up as you go along, ladies and gentlemen, you can be successful in any company you can get in. Any company. You can go sell used cars. You could go sell phones. You could do anything and become successful with those things in mind. And I can't tell you how important those are and why I just wanted to recover those things. So with that said, ladies and gentlemen, I know we're going a little short here, but I'll let everybody go. Happy Memorial Day for everybody, and thank you so much to all those that fought to have us a free country so we can own our own businesses and make millions of dollars. So with that said, ladies and gentlemen, Robert Hollis Jr. signing off. Please like and share our videos and promote. Tomorrow will be our pro show, so can't wait to see everybody on. Everybody have a wonderful and blessed night, and God bless. Happy Memorial Day.